Hello everybody, this is Adrian for WapCar.my and I'm all about the details. This is the Honda HR-V, which has been updated for 2021, slightly updated in terms of specification. Now this car has been around for about 6 years now since its local debut in 2015 in Malaysia. And today I'm going to bring you guys a walkthrough on the Honda HR-V and see whether is it still relevant and how competitive it is in 2021. Download the official WapCar app on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store now. This one here is the range-hopping RS variant, which gets a little bit of a sportier treatment compared to a standard HR-V. Visual items that you can identify include this dark Honda wing face grille, down here sharper lower front splitter, finished in gloss black. The LED headlamps as well as the LED fog lamps gives it a sharper touch. Over to the side, it rides on a larger 18-inch multi-spoke alloys wrapped around 225/50 R18 profile rubbers, and the side mirrors is also finished in gloss black. Now, something I noticed in the RS variant, I always thought that it looks a little bit different compared to a standard HR-V, and that's because the side body claddings here around the wheel arches and the lower side skirting are all finished in gloss black instead of the plastic on standard HR-V models. Come, let's check out the rear. And over to the back here, you can see that it has a slightly tinted tail lamps, the dark palladium strip that runs across the tailgate, and over here, the lower section of the bumper are all gloss black instead of just standard plastic finish. The HR-V is one of the most practical compact SUVs on the market right now because it opens up to 437 liters of boot space. To show you how usable the space is, I have two large-sized suitcases with me. Goes right in, no issues at all. And if you ever need to carry more stuff, even more stuff, you can remove the tonneau cover and you can see that you can stack lots of items, taller items, vertically. This is a super practical boot. So stepping inside the HR-V, you'll notice of this brown leather interior in this particular unit. Now this is not something that's commonly found in car manufacturers, but I really applaud Honda Malaysia for offering two color interior options in the HR-V, which is one full black and this gorgeous brown. Personally, I'm much a bigger fan of this brown interior because it just gives the car a little bit of character and makes the interior feels a little bit more light and airy. Because the RS variant gets a full black headliner. So if you imagine the whole car is all black and gloomy, it does feel a little bit tight in here. This brown, gorgeous, I love it. So the HR-V, even in 2021, is still a pretty well-equipped compact SUV. You get a multifunctional steering wheel with pedal shifters, cruise control, tilt and telescopic adjustment, as well as automatic headlamps and this Honda Lane Watch camera, which projects your blind spot on the left side, give you a live view onto the head unit. Power adjusted driver's seat, analog instrument cluster with a TFT display for all your driving information, electric parking brake, single zone automatic climate control, and the HR-V is also a very practical SUV because you got lots of clever storage spaces in here. For example, below the center console tunnel, two cup holders here, a center armrest, and over to the side, you're able to fit small size water bottles. In this 2021 HR-V, Honda Malaysia has updated particularly this head unit. It's now a 7-inch unit that supports both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And I think that the integration of this head unit, it's much better than seen in a Toyota. Why do I say so? Because in a Toyota model, even though they also come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you have to connect the USB port on the head unit itself, so you'll leave a cable dangling here. In the HR-V, you don't have to because the port is down here where you open up the lid, plug it in, and your cable is well hidden. You're able to put your phone stored over here safely and use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto from the screen itself. Now I had a play with this and operation is smooth, responsive, there's no lag, and this is the gold standards of in-car connectivity. Time for the party trick of the HR-V are these magical Ultra seats. You can push the seats upwards like this, and it opens up to one large, tall space for you to load your stuff. It's tall enough that you can put a bicycle in here, a tall plant, you know, move a shoe rack even, a tall shoe rack. So having these Ultra seats makes it a super practical SUV. Seated into the back seat of the Honda HR-V, I had the front seat adjusted to my usual driving position, and I'm 175 cm tall. Best in class knee room, about 3.5 tennis balls worth, and space in the footwell is aplenty. You're able to comfortably slot your feet underneath the front seat for a much comfortable seating position. The middle passenger has a rather flat floor, so you don't have to fight with other passengers for space. You can comfortably fit 3 adults abreast, no issues at all. The HR-V also has reclining rear bench for an even more comfortable laid-back seating position. Headroom, no complaints, about 1.5 tennis balls worth. Underneath the hood, the HR-V is powered by a sole 1.8-litre natural aspirated 4-cylinder i-VTEC petrol engine, pushing out 142 horsepower and 172 Nm of torque, driving the front wheels via a CVT automatic. In this range-topping RS variant in particular, it also gets a variable gear ratio steering, which makes it easier and more nimble to drive at lower speeds, also makes it easier to park, and at higher speeds, the steering is more responsive. For a more in-depth look on how the HR-V drives, make sure to watch our review video by clicking on the pop-up banner above to watch it if you haven't. Prices for the 2021 updated Honda HR-V starts at 104,000 ringgit all the way up to 118,000 ringgit for this range-topping RS variant. Prices quoted are on the road without insurance and SSD free. For more information of the Honda HR-V, make sure to log on to WapCar.my. As always, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this. Download the official WapCar app on Apple App Store and Google Play Store for all your latest reviews, news and comparisons to help you find your next perfect car.